Hello, dear Aries. I will tell you today's horoscope for October 1st, 2024. A message of love, hope, and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Hello, dear Aries. I'll tell you today's horoscope. Possible relationship problems with other people. It's very likely that you'll have difficulties with a coworker, and, if this happens, try not to get into conflict or escalate the argument that could occur. It's very possible that someone will tell you something about a rumor that has been said about you. Don't let that situation affect you, since it won't be something too serious, but it will be very annoying. Aries, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any video. After a lot of effort, you'll see your reward, Aries, which will arrive soon. Let yourself be carried away by the good things in life and live in the present. Leave the worries behind. It is important to keep this in mind if you have any travel plans, a shopping project, signing of legal matters, or something similar, that you do it very carefully. It does not mean that you do not do it, of course, but that you take measures, since from today interruptions and delays may arise. There are no problems in your love landscape unless you insist on creating them and causing them with a negative or complaining attitude. It is time to leave aside jealousy, recriminations, and problems of that kind, and enjoy life and love. A trip or a romantic getaway is all you need right now to give a touch of vitality and renewal to your love relationship. So don't skimp on effort, money, or time and start planning that adventure now. You don't have to start acting indifferent. Follow your heart. It's obvious that it's still hurt by previous relationships, but don't close yourself off to the possibilities. It's important that you stop thinking and start letting yourself be carried away by your feelings. Give yourself a chance with someone else. It's possible that today or in the following days someone will come along who will stir things up inside you. In terms of health, it's a good time for everything related to medical insurance, starting hospital plans, and any other similar project related to your health. If you have to go into a clinic for an operation, it's a good day, because you have the good lunar energy in the earth element. Those born under this sign should also try to do a little more exercise, have a balanced diet, and, above all, give themselves time to rest. Remember not to overdo exercise or diet, as you are very prone to contracting some illness. It is important that you consult a doctor and take all necessary precautions. At work, be careful if you handle electrical or high-risk equipment, as you may be somewhat distracted and cause an accident without intending to. Money and fortune, follow your own instincts, intuitions, and personal motivations. You have the ability to persist with the virtue of perseverance, and today you can achieve many economic successes if you do not stray from the path you have taken or jump from one thing to another. Aries man, do not be afraid to talk to your boss about a salary increase, because you deserve it. Most likely he will not be able to resist your arguments. The day will be successful for you, as financial problems are not expected, but prosperity will be very stable. Aries woman, your financial situation will be at a good level. There may even be unexpected benefits, although expenses on your part are not an exception either. You are planning new business projects on this day. Don't let a good moment pass you by. A word of advice, your financial resources are limited, so try to plan your purchases in advance to avoid unnecessary expenses. Especially avoid impulsive purchases. Your astral rhythm today, high level of sexual energy. Cosmic dynamics, a dream, revelation, or premonition that will tell you what you can do in a sentimental situation. New dangerous tendency, letting yourself be influenced by flattering people who only seek to serve their own interests and deceive you with manipulative words. What you should avoid, letting yourself be convinced by less intelligent people. The best relationship today. Things will go very well today if your partner is a fire sign like yours. The relationship with Cancer is also very intense, even if it is a water sign. The most tense relationship, avoid arguing with natives of Scorpio or Virgo. Your current compatibility, there is good compatibility, but better with fire and air. If you are single, the cosmic energy that now reigns in your Aries sign surrounds you with a halo of conquest that makes you irresistible. No one will be able to play with your feelings. Lucky number, 74. Your color, violet. The universal number is 8. In numerology, the sum is reduced to simple digits. Below you will find your favorable hours in matters of love, money, and business. They are given according to Eastern European Standard Time, and you must adapt them to your national time: 3 o'clock and 1800 hours AM, 1:10 AM, 7:35 PM, and 6:20 PM. Lucky numbers in the game of chance are 11, 15, 22, and 39. Leisure for October, Jupiter has certainly helped to boost your morale and your fitness. And if the giant planet moves away a little at the end of the month, in October you will be moved by the desire to share. So, give priority to activities in pairs or in teams. Important dates: on the 1st, it is by listening carefully, even lovingly, to the other person, that you will end up making yourself better understood. On the 12th, be careful of misunderstandings and avoid sending aggressive messages to others. On the 14th, others will be at your side to support you and help you get started. On the 19th, smooth out the rough edges if you want to impress others, people's hearts and points, and above all refrain from provoking anyone. On the 27th, use your authority to convince. It will be a month to review the path you have taken and the adjustments you need to make to be ready to take a step forward on December 20th. Don't hesitate to ask for advice and support from people you trust. You have to ask yourself what you have done to deserve the love you now enjoy. You already know the answer: very little. You have been blessed with the greatest of gifts, and that is why you cannot dare to waste it and despise it. Aries, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any video. Aries horoscope for October 1st, 2023. Success awaits you. Just keep moving forward and keep your vision on the goal you want to achieve. Don't let anything stop you on the path you have taken. You are close to reaping the fruits of your hard work. You just need to try a little harder. You will receive valuable advice from someone related to a work challenge that worries you. Appreciate this help, as it can be very beneficial for you. Today is a good time to relax and leave your worries behind. Enjoy the day. Today you have an excellent opportunity to find the job you have been looking for a long time. Spend time and effort exploring your career options. You are in a good moment to re-enter the work environment. Cheer up, my dear friends. If you like our predictions, help us make them even better by becoming a sponsor of the channel. All you have to do is click the thank you button, and with your help we will continue to grow. When we are in situations where we think we have not earned them or are not prepared for them, we can all sabotage ourselves and sweep things under the rug because we feel ashamed or guilty. At a subconscious level, we all have a self-destruct button, and we use it to deny ourselves what other people accept and enjoy. This reaction is never logical, and we are not always aware that we are doing it. Today, think carefully before taking a step you can't take back. You deserve much more than what you're allowing yourself to have, Aries. You may receive some good news today. It's not very clear what this news will be, but it could be a call or a message that will undoubtedly brighten your day. Take it easy and, if you need to leave the house, do so with great care and caution, as there will be a lot of people on the street today. In these days, someone will look for you to ask you for a favor that, if you accept without paying too much attention, could end up bringing you some problems. You must be very careful because some people always look out for their convenience and take advantage of good people like you. Phrase of the day: never look down on a worm, because when it turns into a beautiful butterfly, you will feel humiliated. It is the day of the end and the beginning, the day you finish what was causing you worries and nostalgia. A stage of many sentimental contradictions is coming, but the best of all is that the solutions you have been looking for a long time will emerge from them, and love will blossom in your life. You will finally be able to reach that heart that you thought was impossible to attract to you. You will begin to live a very different cycle than you were used to, since many things from the past that caused you problems have already been overcome and forgotten. Spending a lot of time with your family will make you feel good. Use that good vibe that characterizes you for good, and with that you will be very well with everyone and without problems. These days are very lucky in love. You are in good luck with everything related to matters of love. Your health is well sponsored, although due to certain planetary positions on this day, you could be somewhat anxious in the morning hours and worry about things that you cannot resolve, which would have a negative effect if you do not put them out of your mind. If you are a woman and have entered menopause, it is advisable to undergo a complete gynecological examination and you will be calmer. Right now your health is asking for help, since you are clearly not giving it the importance it deserves. Pretending to feel perfectly fine is not helping you. It is important that you visit your doctor for any discomfort. Do not wait until it is too late. You are in the portals of key movements. The astral aspects that are now appearing in your work sector will influence the result of your work, since the trine of Jupiter, a 120-degree aspect with your ruler, is very encouraging. Do not leave anything in memory. Write down your purposes and set specific goals for your current job. Remember that not everything is work. Try to finish what you have pending and give yourself some time for yourself throughout the week. It is possible that you will receive several job offers, somewhat profitable, from which you should select one, but always looking for your own interests. Save and don't rush into spending what you don't have. The temptation to acquire new credit cards is very intense, but you must resist it. If you fall into the trap of easy loans, you will quickly get into debt and cause yourself problems. Be very careful with your money, since you are not spending rationally. If you do not control your impulses, you will soon find yourself in big trouble. The best thing for you in these cases is to plan and control your income as well as your expenses better. It is very important that you start saving. You must be more prudent and aware that the income you get is not enough to cover the expenses you are starting to generate. This is because you do not measure the amount of unnecessary expenses you are having these days. Today, try to spend as little as possible. Today you can change your perspective on life, Aries. Maybe it is as a result of a romantic disappointment or a decision you make regarding your romantic relationship that you have been thinking about daily. If you decide to break up, it's because you're clear about it, and if this happens unexpectedly because you discover a hidden truth, this fact will erase the feelings you had towards him. You're probably more angry about the lie than you are sad about the loss. Try to relax, because anger wouldn't do you any good either. Turn to your closest friends today and go out with them in a small group, Aries. The most important thing is that from now on you'll approach things in a more positive way for yourself, without thinking about others first or putting them before your desires as you have done until now. Don't hesitate to take a step towards the other person to open a constructive dialogue. Your willingness to change the situation will help you negotiate to your advantage if you don't adopt a rigid attitude. Accept compromises and take into account past experiences to get out of the situation without putting anyone in a difficult position. Everything is possible if you don't confuse luck with a license to do anything. Channel your appetites and don't adopt an offensive attitude to get what you think is yours. If your everyday approach to others bears fruit, if your charm works around the 22nd and allows you to improve your daily life, your living conditions, and those of those around you, do not take advantage of this to dictate your laws to everyone. As a couple, you will seduce the other person and enjoy the sympathy of those around you on the 22nd. But be careful not to be overconfident, which will harm your exchanges. Single, if around the 22nd you have the chance to make a conquest, you will not have much success if you take for granted favors that are denied to you. Rather charming and self-assured at the end of the month, you display a demanding attitude and end up playing against your interests. Jupiter favors your financial expansion by offering you opportunities to earn more money if you know which card to play on the 22nd to get what you want. Be careful with problems and take advantage of its firepower to put pressure on those who revise it downwards. You have an energy that you would do well to take advantage of if you do not want it to get away from you or make you overreact or abuse your power. Sign up for a marathon or invest in a punching bag. Important dates for October. On the 9th, confrontations can lead to a dead end if you insist on fighting against a situation or a group of people that you find difficult to understand. Try to clarify what needs to be clarified before starting the fight. On the 13th, use your strength while learning from past experiences that will allow you to win points, change things, and turn a delicate situation into an advantage for you. On the 22nd, if you show a willingness to cooperate, you will get what you want. On the 28th, you don't do better by putting too much pressure on others or by asking for too much, you only risk alienating everyone. On the 31st, deliver your messages gently and aim to cooperate, adapt, team up to achieve your goals, and enjoy more freedom and autonomy. There is no reason for you to think that things in your life cannot be solved. If you feel that you are facing problems, what you should do is start to grow with the difficulties instead of pushing them away from your life. Difficulties will always be present at some point in our path, but the key is in how you face them. Each obstacle is an opportunity to learn and become stronger. Remember, Aries, that challenges are not bigger than your ability to overcome them. This is a great time to reflect on the new things you can incorporate into your life. Sometimes we get stuck in routine, always wearing the same clothes, having the same objects at home, or doing the same thing every day. Renewing yourself is important. It is a sign of growth and evolution. Observe what you are experiencing and how you feel, and you will realize that changing certain things can bring you new energy. If you are studying, today is a good day to remember that teachers value those who show interest. It is not just about getting good grades, but about actively participating, questioning, generating constructive debates, and showing that you are committed to your learning. If you feel that until now you have not been participating enough, start doing so today. This will not only improve your academic performance, but will also open up new opportunities for you to connect with other people who share your interests. At this point in your life, you are beginning to take responsibility for the decisions you have made, and that is something admirable. You know that there are things that you have put off, and you are taking action to face them once and for all. Stopping putting off what is important to you is a big step. You are no longer allowing the urgent to get in the way of what you really need to do to meet your goals. Keep going on this path, Aries, because every day you spend taking control of your decisions will be one day closer to achieving your goals. If you've been feeling lonely lately, you should know that this feeling doesn't define your future. Loneliness can be a space to get to know yourself better, but it can also be a temporary feeling that distracts you from what you really want. Today, I recommend a little ritual to attract love. Place 2 candles, one white and one black, standing on a mirror of water. Keep them there, and when you meet someone who interests you, light the white candle. This act symbolizes your openness to new connections and positive energies. If you have someone with you during the afternoon, then the time has come to say what you really feel. Remember that sometimes people come into our lives with a purpose that we don't always understand right away, but that later reveals itself as something natural and positive. This is a crucial day to strengthen the relationship. The promises that are made must be to be fulfilled, not to gain time or avoid problems. If you've made promises, now is the time to show with actions that you are truly committed to the relationship. It's not just about talking, but about acting with responsibility and dedication. The person at your side is also going through a time of conflict resolution, so it's essential that you lend your help and share the new vision of life that you are experiencing. This is a good day to get out of your comfort zone. Sometimes, Aries, you tend to focus so much on your individual tasks that you forget the importance of working as a team or connecting more with your colleagues. Today, try to open up more to others, participate in work groups, and seek collaboration. The people around you can be a great source of support and new ideas, but to take advantage of this, you need to allow them to get close to you. If you feel that work is not being a priority at the moment and that you are wasting time on things that do not bring you closer to your goals, it will be important for you to rethink your approach. This is the time to put more seriousness into your responsibilities. Remember that every effort you put in today will bring you great rewards in the future. It is time to get out of your usual environment and break with routine. Getting out of your comfort zone will allow you to reactivate your energy and find new motivations. Sometimes, all we need to feel renewed is a small change, whether physical or mental. Today is a good day to do something you don't usually do, something that challenges you and takes you out of the monotony. You could try, for example, speaking in front of a large group of people or taking the initiative in an activity that would normally be intimidating. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.